everybody. How are we today? It is Wing It Wednesday time and you're joining Beck. Hopefully it's working. Goodness me. Hello. Come on in, say hello. I don't know. This changes every week, this silly computer. There's a few more names that I want to call it, but it changes all the time. I don't know why it just can't stay the same. Why can't anything stay the same? Seriously. Come on in, say hello. If you're joining me, say good day in the comments so I know I'm not sitting here twaffling on to myself. Let me know if you're joining me. Alright, it is Wing It Wednesday night. Let me introduce myself. My name is Beck Hall. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I come live here every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock and do a bit of crafting with you, but winging it. So we literally don't know, well, I do know what I'm working with. I've got a new stamp set today, Waterside, Relaxing Waterside, that I want to work with. And that's about all I know. So we'll see where the night takes us. Hello, everybody. How are you? Hey, Glennis. Hey, Jacinta. Oh, Jacinta. Look what I got from you. Oh, my little note's just fallen out. I keep all of my cards, but have a look at this gorgeous card using that beautiful new artisan paper that Jacinta sent me. I helped her with I helped her with some tech. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, but Jacinta, thank you for my card. And she sent me some Turkish Delights, which are my favourite. So thank you very much. I also received a card during the week from the lovely Chris Brower. Now, you guys, Chris is in the United States, so we know it takes a long time to get to me. She sent this on my birthday. Now, my birthday was the 27th of February. I literally received it yesterday. Monday. Look at this. It's a pretty cute card. But yeah, she sent it to me on the 27th of February. It's taken like months to get to me. So, snail mail indeed, hey? Snail mail indeed. Yeah, thank you so much, Jacinta. I love it. And it's got my favourite colours on it. Secret Sea and green, Pacific Pine. Or Peaceful Pine, sorry. Pacific Pine. Where am I getting these now? I should make up my own name, shouldn't I? Hello, everybody. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Denise. Hey, Chris. Hey, Megan. Hey, Jan. Hey, Angela. How are you all? Who else have we got watching? Kay and Anita. Thank you for watching. I won't have to send you a card every week now. Yeah, I got it, finally. Hey, I got it. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you? All right, so I'm going to get started. I'm going to flick you down. Like I said, I don't really have any plans to work with this tonight. Well, I do have one plan that I want to show you, working on some background kind of stuff, but, we wing it. So I just need you now. I'm going to grab the paper out that matches this. So let me flip you down. So let's grab out the paper, if I can find said paper. Let me go into my hot little box here and grab the paper. But while I'm grabbing the paper, you guys need to yell out some colour. I need some colours. I need 3 colours. Let's see what's in this. We've got grey granite, misty moonlight, old olive, pecan pie, pool party, and very vanilla. So I need you to give me 3 colours that are in, well, we want to do this matching because, you want to do matchy match, don't you? So we've got to do matching DSP, but have a look at this gorgeous DSP. So you get this, if you're part of my paper share, you'll get some of this designer series paper. I've also just released a awesome 2-tone paper share. So if you didn't get the memo on that, jump up into my featured section or my pin section at the top of my Facebook page and you'll see the links for that. But it's not too late. You can order. You've got until tomorrow. You got till tomorrow to order a paper share or a 2-tone cardstock share or my in-color clubs. So tomorrow is not too late. So if you want to get a share, let me know. So for the in-color clubs, you'll get all of the new in-color stuff every month. It's $113 per month. And you get inks, you get ribbon, you get re-inkers, You get paper, you get designer series paper, you get gems, you get blending brushes, blends pen, you get a new shimmer pen as well. You get the works with my In Colour Club, and you get sent to you every month, and it's $113 per month. Or you can have my paper share. Oh, I didn't write down my... Oh, yes, I did. My paper share is $55 for a quarter of a share. Half share is $104, and a full share is $200. So a full share basically means you're going to get every pack of paper, but I've done it at a discount because, you know, you're ordering it all from me. So, all right, we've got our colours shooting through. So what have we got? We've got Misty Moonlight, Pool Party, and Peaceful Pine. Done. See? Top 3 colours. So we've got Misty Moonlight. We have Pool Party. And what was the other one? Peaceful Pine. Done. See how easy that was, you guys? Giving me 3 colours to work with. So cool. So how awesome are these colours? This is going to be great paper for Father's Day. It's just amazeballs. Anyway, let's get started. So we've got our paper out. We've got our stamp set that we're going to work with. So relaxing waterside, and it's got matching dies to it as well. But today, what I want to show you is just some background techniques that you might not have thought of doing. So we'll grab a card base of each colour. Let's just see what we want to work with when we've done it, right? So we'll grab a Peaceful Pine card base. What is that? Yeah, I thought it was cut. We'll grab Misty Moonlight. All my papers, since I've moved into my new little dungeon here, all my papers have all been switched around. So, well, that's not big enough. That's just obviously a big scrappy piece there. So I'm getting used to, like, having them, like, they're all at my fingertips, but they're just in a different order than what I used to have them in. Because I used to have them in, like, you know, 10 high, but now they're, like, 15 high. So, what was the other colour we're using? Misty Moonlight. Oh, Pool Party. All right, Pool Party. We'll grab out a piece of Pool Party. And then, obviously, we're going to need some basic white. All right. So, we've got our main colours, right? Hey, Jill, how are you? What else? I'm just checking comments. Do you keep the stamps and dies in? I certainly do, Christine. And then it gives me an extra packet to put our new paper pumpkin into. Because, you know, paper pumpkin fits in this. Let me show you what I'm doing with my paper pumpkin. Oh, well, I would be able to show you, but it's not in my paper pumpkin box. So I must have moved it. I don't know where I've moved it to. Oh, me. Oh, me, oh, my. Oh, here it is. So my extra sleeves are now going to go and be dedicated to my paper pumpkin when I get them every month, because I can shove any extra little bits that I've made, because you guys know me, I make heaps of bits. So there's all my little extra bits in there. And then here's my secret surgery stamp. And I've actually attached it to the back of the paper. So I know then what stamp's missing. And I just attached the flimsy side of the stamp covering over the picture with some tear and tape. So then I can, you know what's in there. Know that the stamp set's all together. And I'm going to have a nice little library eventually of beautiful stamp sets from my paper pumpkin. So how cool is that? Hope you have all subscribed to Paper Pumpkin, because it's the best surprise ever when you get that in the mail. All right, so we've got our card bases and we've got our card fronts and our stamp set. All right, we're going to flick that aside for now. I'm going to grab my trimmer over here. Oh my goodness, look at what just fell into my lap. My brand new Stampin' Up! Catalogue. And look, I can show you the inside of it now. Oh my God. Ooh, isn't that amazing? Oh, look at that. Oh. I hope you have all, like, studied your catalogues, because there's just, I can't wait to get this one. A little bit at a time I'm getting. So, all right, anyway, getting sidetracked again. All right, so we're just going to cut this down to a quarter of a sheet. So 14.9 by 10.5. And then we can trim it later, but we just want to cut it to a quarter of a sheet. So we've got, you know, a couple of card fronts there. Now this particular, like, technique that I'm going to show you is super easy to do. you can create a ton of cards like really, really super quick, right? So we're going to grab some blending brushes in these 3 colours. So we need Pool Party. Let me see how good I am at grabbing them straight away. Pool Party. We need Peaceful Pine. No, I grabbed Garden Green instead. Peaceful Pine. Pool Party, Peaceful Pine, and Misty Moonlight. I struggled with Misty Moonlight grabbing that the other day. I grabbed like every other colour except Night of Navy, Cloud Cover. See what I mean? Pretty Peacock. Lost Lagoon. Oh my god, get it right, Beck. Like, no, I'm not grabbing Misty Moonlight. So you know what? I'm just going to grab a blue one from over in my stash here. And then hopefully, oh, that looks a bit dark. We better not use that one. We will grab this one here. That'll do. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to open up. And we're going to start with our lightest colour, which is Pool Party. And then I'm just going to grab my blending brush. Quite simple. And I'm just going to drag it across my paper. Just like so. Just like so. So you just want to get a bit of colour happening onto your paper here. And it doesn't matter if it's coming out in big chunks here like this or little chunks. It doesn't matter, right? Because you just want to get some colour down. Right? And Pool Parties are quite a light colour, so we're just going to try and add heaps of that. But you'll see how I've gone from the one way over all the time, all right? So then I'm going to come in with a bit of, what's this one? Misty Moonlight. So we're just going to come in like this. And this is such a cool and easy technique to do. Like I said, you could do like a whole sheet at one time and then cut it up. But I want to show you a couple of different colours. And then we're going to go into Peaceful Pine. But how good does that look? And then you know what, you could always emboss it as well. But it's just a matter of going with the one colour. And obviously, if your ink pad's like super, super juicy, you're going to get like heaps of different colours spread onto that paper, like so. And it doesn't matter where you start or where did you come from, where did you go? It doesn't matter. You just go over it. If you want more blue, you put some more blue on it. If you want some more green, you put more green on it. See? And you just keep building up, you just keep building up the layers until you've got the look that you want. See? Look at that. How cool is that? Very, very simple and easy to do. So I'm just going to move these out the way. And then you can go, oh, I better clean that because you know what's going to happen if I don't clean that. It's going to go everywhere. All right. So just let me wipe that down. All right. And then you can just simply go, do we want Pool Party? Do we want Misty Moonlight? Or do we want Peaceful Pine? Or do we want Peaceful Pine with a bit of Pool Party? Or do we want to do that? Or we could do a bit of that. Oh, that looks quite nice, doesn't it? Anyway, we'll decide on that. We need a bit of Designer Series paper. So let's get some paper that's going to match. And I'm going to use one of these backside ones, I think. Let's use, shall I use the seagulls, do you think? Alright, I'm going to pick a few colours out and then you guys can shout out a colour to me. I'm going to put this, I'm going to just move this over here. I'm going to put the seagulls, I'm going to put the wood tone. I don't know if I like that one. Kind of liking the water too, or the blue, or do I do this one? No, I'm kind of liking those. All right, so and then we can change the color. Look, we can change it to here or whatever. So you let me know. You tell me what you want to do and then let me know. So we've got 1 seagulls, 2 wood grain, 3 the water. Let me know. And then we can make our decision on our card base. Pool Party, Pine, 1, and Pool Party, Pine, and Pecan. Pool Party, Pine, and Pecan. Oh, are they the 3 colours that you were picking for me? The water, Christine. Seagulls, Who got in first? Let's see. I think Maura got in first with the seagulls. Let's see. Oh, seagulls is probably winning, I think. The seagulls. All right. So let's use some seagulls. So we're just going to trim that down. Now, a good one to trim it to is if you're going to do, we're going to do a horizontal card, I think. Should we do a horizontal card or a vertical card? Like this or like this? Horizontal or vertical? You need to tell me because I need to cut the DSP. So let me know. While you're letting me know, I'm going to just grab some samples of some other cards that I did, if I can find them, using this technique the other day. All right. Vertical or horizontal? Which one? Give me a very or a hori. Because it depends on which way I'm going to cut my... Oh, look, we've got bikes too. Maybe we could... No, I don't like the bikes. Horizontal, vertical. All right. Chris, you were the first one to come up, and we're going to go horizontal. All right. So, I'm going to go then. I'm going to go 3 inches, which is 7.6 centimeters by 10. 4 inches or 10.1, like that, right? And this is going to get me the most bang for my buck out of the card, right? So then I'm going to sit that there like that, but I think I need to back it up. So let's back that up with some Pool Party. Are we going to use Pool Party? Did we decide on Pool Party for a card base? I don't know. We're going to go white, and then we're going to go like that. Do we do Pool Party as a card base, or the blue, or the green? Now I don't. You need to tell me which color card base now. Blue, green, or the yellow. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. Let me know in the comments. And then I'm going to grab some white, and we're going to do some stamping. While you're telling me the comments, let me know. So I didn't finish work until about 20 to 6 today. And you know what I cooked for the first time tonight? Butter chicken. I have never had butter chicken before, and it was actually quite delicious. So if you've never had butter chicken before, ever, you should try it. I'm just saying. It's really nice. All right. So what sentiment am I going to use? I'm going to go, have a great birthday. Have a great birthday. I'm going to make it a birthday card. And you know what? I think we need to have a little seagull on there because we've used seagull paper in the background. All right. What are you all saying for the colour base? It's a bit up and down, isn't it? So we've got Misty Moonlight, blue, green, green. Pool Party is 3, 2 is blue, Misty. I think Misty Moonlight's won. I think Misty Moonlight's the winner. All right, so we're going to cut a Misty Moonlight card base down to 14.9. So it's just an easy card base. 14.9 by 10.5, like so. And then we're going to use our little edge here to make it nice and flat. Then we've got, we're going to go 10 by 14.4. Don't forget, here in Australia, for any of my American friends, we use A4, not the typical landscape that you guys do. And then we need to trim this down. So I don't want to trim this beautiful edge here. So we're just going to trim this side down here to 9.5 by 13.8, like so. And then we're going to pop that over there like that. Oh, see, that really looks nice with that little pop of white in there. Look at that. I mean, you could just, stamp something on here and be done with it. But, pretty cool. Hello, Sarah. How are you? All right, and then we're going to have that there. Now, we need a bit of Misty Moonlight to go underneath this panel. So we did 7.6. I'm going to go 5 mil bigger. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is 8.1. And we did it 10.1. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we always work in, that's going to make a nice blue border just around the outside of that. Look at that. See? Very nice. Like that. And then we're going to use this little scrappy bit to do some stamping. So, you know what? They really need to give me a bigger one of those because I want to stamp with that. And then I think I'm going to stamp my deck chair in Misty Moonlight. Let me grab a mat first. I'm going to stamp our deck chair in Misty Moonlight. Like so. And then we're going to stamp our little reedy bits. Oh, I'm going to move that over there. I'm going to stamp that in a bit of, you chose some good colours, ladies. I can tell you that. I'm going to stamp in Peaceful Pine. So now is the time that you can buy this amazing trimmer, this amazing positioning tool. So if you haven't bought it yet, you need to jump on and grab it. So it comes with the other big one as well, but I use this one all the time. Never ever have I used a stamping block so much, I don't reckon. And then I think we will do the little seagull in the seagull. I got a book out too, didn't I? Did I get the book out? I thought I did. Got that. See, this is the problem. I got crap everywhere on my desk. And I don't know what I've done. I thought I got the book out. Let's see. Is it stuck to the bottom or something? Oh, see, I did get the book out. Just an FYI. And then I'm going to stamp the book and the little seagull. Now, we got dies for all of this. And I might even stamp that down as well. I'm going to do them in Misty Moonlight. We can colour them in a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to go... I've really positioned them too far, look. Bugger. It's alright. I'm going to put them up here. Like so. And then I'm just going to take those off. There. And there. And I'm going to do the happy birthday again. I didn't position that very well, did I? I'm going to try and punch this out with something. Let's see. We'll just put it there for now and see what we can do with that one. So there we go. So we got our bits and pieces done. And then I'm just going to come in with my blending brush and just blend a bit of colour onto that chair because I'm quite lazy in colouring. And if it's got a tool that I can colour with, well then that's what I'm going to do, which is this. Oh my goodness. I snapped my fingernail off today. See that? It's a bit sore. Alright, so I'm just going to add a bit of colour to my chair here. Just like so. When I die cut it out, it's not going to matter if I go over the lines a bit because it's going to die cut that out. So we're just going to give that bit of colour there, like so. And then I will have to bring in, I think I'm going to bring in a bit of smoky slate. What's this one? Dark grey granite? That'll do. Dark grey granite onto a bit of the seagull here. Just to make him look like he's actually a seagull. Just blend in a few of his little wingy bits here. I'm going to leave his head white though. Like that. And then what colour could our little book be? We've got, maybe I'll grab a bit of Pool Party. So a bit of dark Pool Party onto the front of the book here. Let's just colour this in. Like so. And then I'm just going to go back in with that grey granite because it's going to blend the little birdie in as well over the edge. And then we're going to die cut these out. So, you know, every Wednesday night I come along here and basically we wing it. I don't have this card pre-made. Trust me. You can tell because you guys are giving me the colours. I just come in, we wing it and see what we end up with. So... Alright, let's do some die cutting, shall we? Grab a little plate. I cleaned my plates off the other day. Not that you'd know it, but I did. But I just don't know what I've done with my clean plate. Oh, here it is. Here, look. Bum, 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 bum. Clean plate. You beauty. Alright, now we're going to grab our dies out to match. So we've got our little deck chair here. Like so. We have our little birdie up here. And our little book. Like this. And then what I thought, I don't know if this is going to work or not. It might not. No, it's not going to work. I thought, how great would that be if we could cut that Have a Great Birthday with the back of the art chair, but it's not going to work. Anywho, I might have to get in. What die will I get in? Scalloped blooms. Let's have a look what's in here. Scalloped blooms. Oh, this little tag looks good. Let's do that one. Let's do that one, shall we? That's the Scott. They're huge dies, those ones. Look at those. Massive. All right. Now I've put my lid down and I don't know what I've done with it. Oh, here it is. On the other desk. All right, so we're going to... Oh, hang on. You didn't tell me to go, Beck, you haven't put your grass dye down. Oh, you did, Julie. You're onto it. Grass dye. There we go. See, if I was looking at the comments, I would have seen that I'd missed that, and you guys would have been right on top of it for me. Oh my goodness, this plate just doesn't want to be used because it's all nice and clean and it don't want to get dirty. So don't forget, guys, we do class here in the studio twice a month, and then we have our buffet at the last Sunday of every month. So the buffet started last month and we had 11 ladies come and craft the day away. Super relaxful, super easy, no stress involved. It is really a good day. Same with any of our classes that we have here in the studio. So if you ever are curious, make sure you sign up to my newsletter, because that's where everything goes out, is on the newsletter. All right, I'm going to just put these into my little magnetic tray here. And then we're just going to whack these onto our card front. All right, so first things first, I'm going to stick this one down with some glue. All right. And then we're going to just play and see where these all end up. Now, I think a bit of twine might look good on here. Carmela, oh, you're going to come to the buffet, Christine, soon. One day. That'd be amazing. You don't have to stay all day. You can just come for a little bit. All right. And then you get to craft in the studio, not outside in the weather. All right. So we've got that bit happening. I'm going to just stick this one down here. It's a shame that we DSP's on both sides, isn't it? Covers up the good side, and I don't know. Nobody knows once you've stuck it down, I guess. All right, so we're going to pop that one down here, like so. And then, I don't know, will I go that side there? And then I was just going to stick my little deck chair down. Actually, what if I go, have a great day, stick my little deck chair down there like that. What do you think? Put my little book over my arm here. Put my little seagull onto here. And then a little bit of a grass. Where can I put my little bit of grass? Like that? Oh, no, I don't like that. Let's go the other way. We're going to go my chair over here. My little book sitting on the arm of the chair here. I'm going to go, have a great birthday in here. My little seagull's going to sit there, and my little grass is going to go up there like that and cover that hole. What do you reckon? Pretty quick, huh? Nice and super easy. All right, let's glue that down. And then we're done. So today, every Wednesday, I do set a challenge for you. And today's challenge is to make your background using your blending brushes like that. And then you can basically do whatever you like with it. Once you've done your background, you can, you know, use it for toilet paper if you like. It might be a bit hard, but you can do whatever you like with it. But so long as you post a photo of what you're doing with it. Good morning, Krista. How are you? I'm saying good morning to Krista because she's in Canada. And it's morning time over there. All right, so we're going to pop this down here. Just go like so. Pop a few of these little down. I love this set. I don't normally get the seasidey ones because, like, I'm just not... Well, I do like the seaside, but I'm not a sand person. I know that might sound stupid, but I'm not a sand person. I don't really like, you know, the sand. I think I need a bit of twine. And I had some on my desk here. Look, see? In a little baggie. This is obviously from a kit of some sort, but I think it needs a bit of twine on the back of that tag. So we're just going to grab a bit of tear and tape here. You're so going to... It's so easy, Jill, this technique. It's like the easiest one ever. Probably the easiest one that I've actually shown you. And it's not messy either. Really? Sorta? Not? Alright. And then I'm going to just put it down here. And don't forget, guys, too, you know, with all this paper pumpkin stuff that we've got going around now. So you get, you know, the new paper pumpkins happening. Actually, you know what? I want that little end to stick out. I want a little bit of an end to stick out like so. Like that. Snip that. Pull our little dimensional bits off, and I'm just going to stick another big bit over that so it holds all of that down. It smooshes it in then, and it's got a double hold layer. Hey, 6:30 in the morning, Krista. You're so good to get up and watch us at 6:30 in the morning. And then we're going to pop that there. We're going to, oh, I've got to get this off my finger. I've got a bit of tear and tape on my finger, and it's like stopping my thumbs from working. All right, we'll put our little book here on the arm of the chair. How good is this that it just sort of sits like that and looks like it's sitting on the arm of the chair? How cool is that? And then I'm just going to put a bit of glue over here because that's already puffed up, and we're going to put our little grassy bit there. Maybe I could put my seagull on the chair here. Should I put the seagull on the chair or on the little tag like I had him? But then it kind of hides the thing. Where should I put my seagull? On the top of the chair? On the ground? Where should I put my seagull? Or like up here? Or in front of the grass? Like that. Oh, that looks alright. We'll do it there. I kind of like it there. And then I'm going to put a little dimensional on his head there. And then I'm just going to pop him in there like that. There we go. Pouring rain, cold and windy in Warrnambool. Oh, Helen, it's pouring with rain here too. It's not really that cold, and I'm a cold body. I don't even have the heater on in here today. But yes, it would be very cold. And you get the sort of water breeze up there too, don't you, in Warrnambool? Isn't that, you get the water breeze? So there we go. What do you think? Wing It Wednesday. Are you going to give that one a go? Because I don't have any chips. Yeah, he doesn't want to sit on my chair because there's no chips there. On the book. Oh, I should have put him on the book, shouldn't I? Oh, well. He's there now. He's stuck. I'm just going to catch through the comments. Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you very much. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys coming to watch me every Wednesday. So I'm glad you like that technique. Let me just see. I think I shoved. Oh, I did too. So I did this I had a little play with this technique the other day. And I used an old kit. Now, you might remember this one. I'm going to give, you know, I'm going to give you some points if you can remember this kit that I'm about to show you. So, and it's a combination of a couple of kits, but I thought, oh, it kind of works with this technique, right? So, this was totally different to what we've just done, but this was using, can anybody tell me what kit this was using? And I thought that kind of looked like a moon. There's actually two kits involved, but I was making it work because I was using my stash, right? Because that's what we want to do, use our stash. So I just created the same card with a different background. See, it goes that way, and then this one goes that way. And then I've got a couple more here. So I've already put them into their baggies and everything, ready to go out on my shelves for sale. City Scene kit. That's right, Megan. Well done. So it's using the City Scene kit, and there was another kit too. Can anybody tell me the name of the other kit that I use? these pieces here and this one here came out of that kit. Can anybody tell me the name of that kit? Let's see. I can't even remember the name of it. I got to cheat. But if you can tell me the name of it, you're doing well. The scenic one. Can anybody remember the name? So, like I said, if you've got bits and pieces left over from your kits, it's really good. You can take a really simple technique and step them up a bit. So that these were all created from leftover pieces from my kits. So, let me show you what these kits originally made compared to what I've done with them, right? So, let me grab out the packaging. So we've got, this was the City Scenes kit that Megan guessed. So that was the City Scenes, and you can see that I've taken these leftover bits. And I didn't even use the sentiment. I just stamped a different sentiment on there as well. And then the other bits, which is the palm tree and these little vellum pieces, was from a little smile card kit. See, I had all of these bits. So I've used these background bits for other things, and I had all of the bits left over. So it just goes to show you that you don't have to use them for the way that they're intended if you don't want to. So I hope you like that. As I said, it was not, I didn't have what we were going to use planned, but I did have the background plan. So there we go. What do you think? Do you like my samples too? I mean, I know they're all the same, but still gives you an idea. And this was using old colours. So this was using Pebble Path, Wild Wheat, and Boho Blue. So I grabbed out some old inks to ink up those ones like that. So there we go. What do you reckon? Well, I'm done. Now I've just got to go through and do a draw for last week. So whoever had a crack at doing the challenge for Wing It Wednesday, so don't forget, over in my Craft with Beck group, we have a challenge every Wednesday where you get to recreate what I do here on a Wednesday night and put your card in and potentially win a prize. So we had, let me see, I remembered to grab my laptop this week. We had 2, 4, 6 people in our entries this week. We had Glennis, Linda, Ruth, Megan, Christine, and Marianne. So thank you, ladies, for being part of my prize wheel. So Brenda Sellers, hello. What are you doing up so late? It's very late over where Brenda lives, that's for sure. You're very welcome, Margaret. I'm glad you like that technique. All right, so let's see who's going to be the winner of the wheel this week. Let's see. We've got no music. It's a bit sad when we've got no music. Let me see. Who's the winner? Who's the winner? Christine! Congratulations, Christine. You are our winner this week. Let me go into my hot little prize box and see what we have. Christine, did you get anything from Onstage? Did you get anything from Onstage? Did you get any of the merch from Onstage, Christine? Oh no, did you go to Onstage? I can't even remember. It was too long ago. I'm going to send you some card kits, Christine. And these card kits have even got instructions in the back. So you can do those. So let me see. How many card kits have I got? A few card kits here. A couple of them I got instructions in the back. So you're lucky with those ones. A couple of them don't. So, you know. Now, Christine was watching. I hope she still is. Well, I'm going to give Christine, because everybody loves some Stampin' Up merch. And I'm going to give her, I'm going to give you some of the Stampin' Up frames. If I go on your fridge, there's 2 frames in there. One here, it pops out like so, and then you've got 2 frames. I got them in my fridge in my craft room, and I'm going to send you some frames. So I'm going to send you some frames, and I'm going to send you a couple of card kits in the mail. So thanks for doing that. All right. So that's me done for Wing It Wednesday. I hope you all enjoyed that technique and give it a crack over the next week. You've got till next Wednesday night, 7:45, to put your entries in. So you've got all weekend to craft away and have fun. But I will see you on Saturday morning for Breakfast with Beck if you want to join me at 9 a.m. on Saturday morning. If not, you can watch the replay. You don't have to get up early on Saturday if you don't want to. That's fine. And if I don't see you then, I'll see you here next Wednesday for Wing It Wednesday. All right, guys. Well, have a great rest of your week. Stay warm and dry, and I will see you when I'm looking at you next. All right. Bye for now.